Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the NFL to its core, dismantle more than a decade of roster plans, and set the stage for a blockbuster that's still unfolding right now. Something so top secret, so explosive that teams are risking everything to make it happen. I'm talking about a name that could redefine the Cleveland Browns' entire future. A player so coveted that rival teams are scrambling behind the scenes. Phones are ringing nonstop, and deals are being negotiated in the shadows with a level of secrecy that's never been seen before in recent NFL history. This isn't just another rumor. This is a covert operation, a clandestine move that could alter the balance of power in the AFC North forever. And believe me, sources close to the front office confirm that what I'm about to reveal is just the surface. There's a secret that's even bigger, a game changer that nobody outside those walls knows about yet. Buckle up because we're diving into a story so massive, so unpredictable, that it might just be the biggest NFL scoop of 2026. But first, I need you to do one thing. Smash that subscribe button, hit like with fire, and turn your notifications on, because what you're about to hear is only the beginning. If you think you've heard everything, think again, because the truth is still out there, hiding right in plain sight, waiting to blow your mind. Now, let me set the stage for this incredible story without giving away the star just yet. You see, Cleveland, oh Cleveland, is in the middle of a meltdown. After a disastrous 5-12 season that left the fan base devastated, the front office is desperate for a spark, a game changer who can elevate this team from mediocrity to playoff contender. Todd Monken just arrived, bringing his offensive genius from Baltimore, aiming to light a fire under what's been a sluggish, inconsistent offense. But everyone knows you don't rebuild a franchise with just a new coach or a few free agents. No. To truly make a statement, you need a superstar, a player who commands attention, draws headlines, and commands a contract that screams, "I'm the guy." Cleveland's roster is hungry. They've been searching for months, working behind closed doors, pulling strings, trying to piece together the puzzle that will finally push them over the edge. They've evaluated every position, scouted every available free agent, and have been involved in secret meetings at night, private jets flying in and out of Ohio, encrypted calls with agents and NFL insiders. The goal? To secure the missing piece, that one player who can turn the tide. And then they found HIM. Yes, folks, I'm here to tell you unequivocally that Cleveland is on the brink of making history. A player so coveted, so explosive, so game-changing that it makes every other move look like just a footnote. And the names you've been hearing, Damon Pierce, David Montgomery, even Dalvin Cook, those are just distractions. The real prize is someone who's been quietly overshadowed but is now suddenly the hottest name in NFL trade talks. And that player is none other than Rachaad White. Yes, Rachaad White. The versatile, explosive, under-the-radar superstar who's been quietly waiting in the wings. The guy who's been flying under the radar for years, but is now the centerpiece of this entire saga. Let me give you the full breakdown, because this isn't just wishful thinking or wishful rumors. This is a detailed insider analysis, a deep dive into how White fits into Cleveland's grand plan, why they're willing to risk everything for him, and what this means for the league as a whole. First, let's review who Rachaad White is as a player. Born in Kansas City. Yes, hometown ties could be a massive factor here. The 27-year-old running back has grown from a promising Arizona State Sun Devil to a true NFL star in the making. Over his 4 seasons with Tampa Bay, White has shown flashes of brilliance, elite pass-blocking skills, versatility as a receiver, and an improving rushing game. But what makes him truly special, what makes him the player teams are dying for right now, is his combination of skills, his football IQ, and his unyielding work ethic. You see, White isn't just a runner. He's a shiftier, smarter back who can catch like a receiver and block like a lineman. In 2025, White's season was a revelation. Despite Tampa's overall struggles, finishing 8-9 and missing the playoffs, White averaged an impressive 4.3 yards per carry, the highest among Buccaneers running backs. That might not sound like a ton, but when you consider Tampa's patchwork offensive line and the inconsistent QB situation, that number stands out. More importantly, he displayed an uncanny ability to shred defenses on 3rd down, convert crucial first downs, and even throw in a few highlight reel catches. His pass blocking, elite. His receiving ability, top tier for a back his age. He's the ultimate change-of-pace weapon, the kind of player that coaches dream about, someone who can keep defenses on their heels and open up the entire offense. Now his contract situation. As of February 20, 2026, White is an unrestricted free agent. Tampa Bay has made it clear they're not re-signing him. Publicly, White posted a farewell on Instagram, thanking the fans and hinting at a new chapter. His rookie deal, worth about $5.82 million over 4 years, has expired, and his market value, according to insiders, is projected around 2 years for $15 million, roughly $7.5 million per year. That price tag. A steal for a player of his caliber, especially considering the league's shifting toward versatile backs who can do it all. Here's the kicker. Cleveland needs White. They need that explosive edge, that game breaker who can transform their entire offensive identity. With Deshaun Watson coming back from injury and a rebuilding roster, adding a player like White would be the ultimate statement. They're not just rebuilding, they're reloading with a future Hall of Famer in the making. And the whispers, they're everywhere. NFL insiders are buzzing about Cleveland's quiet but intense pursuit of White. Word is that GM Andrew Berry has been working in the shadows, pulling off a masterstroke of negotiation, something that only a true football genius would attempt. Roster sources say the Browns are preparing to make a blitz move, offering a package that rivals any blockbuster trade in recent NFL history. But it gets even deeper. Believe it or not, the league's top power brokers are all watching this play unfold. Rival teams like Kansas City, where White has hometown ties, and even NFC rivals like the Panthers are watching closely. Why? Because White represents the future of the NFL's running back position, versatile, explosive, and increasingly valuable in today's high-powered schemes. Now, folks, this is where the story hits a new level. Behind the scenes, negotiations are hotter than ever. My sources close to the front office have confirmed that Cleveland's ownership is willing to push the boundaries, massively increasing their offer, going all in on White, and even throwing in future draft picks to secure his signature. They're ready to make a splash, and the deal could be announced within the next 48 hours. Yes, 48 hours. It's that close. Why are they acting so fast? Because they know the league is watching. They're aware of the significance. They see an opportunity, a chance to grab a star before other teams come calling with bigger offers. And this is where the real drama begins. Rival teams are trying to block this deal. They're throwing up roadblocks, trying to sway White's camp, even pulling strings in the hopes of forcing Cleveland to back down. But the Browns? They're quietly confident. They have the leverage, the plan, and the black book of secret negotiations that only the most connected insiders have seen. Now, the NFL's authority figures are whispering praises. League insiders are calling this the most strategic move of the offseason, with some analysts suggesting it could turn the Browns into instant AFC North contenders. Confidential reports even hint that Cleveland's brain trust has a secret X factor that could push this deal over the line, something so game-changing I can't even reveal it yet. And let's talk about the implications. If this trade happens, it's more than just a roster change. It's a statement. It's a declaration that Cleveland means business. They've already invested heavily in their defense, but now, with White, they're building a balanced, explosive attack that could rival any team in the league. Imagine him lining up behind Deshaun Watson or even alternating with Dillon Gabriel, shredding defenses with his quick cuts, explosive burst, and reliable hands. The league's top defenses will tremble. But the real question remains, how does White fit into Cleveland's complex scheme? How will this affect their salary cap? Who will they release or trade to make room? And most importantly, what's the secret motivation behind this entire operation? We've uncovered whispers of a hidden agenda, talk of a surprise that could change the NFL landscape forever, something that's yet to come to light but will blow your mind once revealed. As we speak, Cleveland's front office is finalizing the details. The logistics. They're quietly preparing to make a blockbuster announcement that will send shockwaves through the league. Word is that negotiations are at their climax, with the Cleveland brass ready to pull the trigger on a deal that will be remembered for generations. This isn't just about football anymore. It's about legacy, power, and rewriting history. And so I leave you with this. The next 48 hours will be crucial. Everything is on the line. Do you see the magnitude of what's happening? This isn't just a trade, it's a seismic shift, and the player at the center of it. He's not just an athlete, he's a future Hall of Famer in the making. His name is about to become the name, and Cleveland is about to write history. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and be prepared because what you're about to witness is just the beginning of the greatest NFL story of 2026. Remember, secrets don't stay hidden forever, and the moment is almost upon us. The league will never be the same. And if you think I'm exaggerating, just wait, because what's coming will blow your mind. Trust me. This is the insider signing off with one promise. The next chapter in NFL history is about to be written, and you won't want to miss a second of it.